Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Fox coming to you from DigifoxLabs. Today we're going to be talking about two coins that have massive upside and some properly great fundamentals. So let's get right into it. But first and foremost, I have to give my disclaimer. We on this channel are not financial advisors, nor do we give financial advice. Anything said here is 100% our opinion, as well as serving as a diary for us navigating this blockchain space. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, looking right here on the desktop, we can clearly see that Cello is the coin we were going on about. So, why are we so bullish on Cello, and why do we feel this is the proper time to get a position into Cello and the blockchain? Well, first and foremost, we can honestly say that it is easily accessible to all. So it's on Coinbase, it's on Bittrex, it's on essentially almost everything you can think of. So looking at CoinGecko, it is currently priced at $3.60 with a market cap of 1.3 billion and a total supply of 1 billion tokens, all of which are not currently circulating. We have about 300 million circulating. The FDV is currently at 3.5 billion, so there is massive room for upside. At the very least, a double price movement is definitely guaranteed, based off of coin market cap guaranteed. So, looking down, we have essentially a stagnation here. Now, we are not TA specialists on this channel whatsoever, but we do have some sort of studious interest in TA. So again, looking right here at the prices, it's like I said, 360, and it's very much within a range that has been stagnant. It's looked like it's just been suppressed down, has it not? It had an all-time high of roughly around what, $7? What are we going on about? $9.82. So just to get to the all-time highs, we're looking at about a potential 2.5x from the current prices. So why are we so bullish, and what fundamentals do we have to introduce to you on why Cello should be it? Now, there are many articles out on Cello, specifically ones that are a bit older, and we are going to tie in some information that seems to have gone under the radar. And Cello isn't exactly a coin that isn't exactly talked about in the mainstream YouTubers. So, looking in, Prosperity for all. This is on the Cello website on cello.org, of which we'll provide a reference to you in the description below. Scrolling down, the mission is to build a financial system that creates the conditions for prosperity for everyone. Cello Foundation believes in a future where everyone can prosper. The foundation in itself is a non-profit organization based in the United States that supports the growth and development of the open source Cello platform. Guided by the Cello community tenets, the foundation contributes to education, technical research, environmental health, community engagement, and ecosystem outreach activities that support and encourage an inclusive financial system that creates the conditions for prosperity for everyone. And this goes on to say the meaning of it and why they chose it, the values of it, its unique purpose and connectedness. Scrolling down to unique purpose and what they feel unique purpose is in regards to Cello, as well as the connectedness. And so essentially you're looking at a form of payment currently with the Cello blockchain. It is, let's see here, it is its own blockchain, so it's not an Ethereum token, which is quite interesting and fantastic considering gas fees are astronomical. Scrolling down to the contributors and the individuals working for the Cello Foundation and anything related to Cello, we have numerous individuals. I'm not going to go into any of them really per se, primarily because there's quite a lot of them. I do believe they are currently hiring for individuals. I don't know what positions, but they are a growing foundation. So if you have some sort of computer coding or just want to be introduced, or let's say you're just getting your experience in blockchain established, maybe give them a little reach out. We'll go ahead and provide, like I said, the link in the description below, so you can go ahead and do that. They're always looking for talent. As you can see here, they have many positions already filled, but you can see it's not just pigeonholed into one exact thing. So they have ecosystem growth, the research and innovation, protocol and economics, a former or current CEO, engineering, an advisor, protocol, Cello Foundation fellow. What else we got here? Consumer growth, product, Cello advisor, product advisor. He works specifically for C Labs. C Labs protocol, validating protocol, legal. So you can see they are definitely growing in this positions, not just for coding and computer stuff. So I'm sure they can have like HR, developer relations, so ecosystem growth, validated. And I can honestly say that the positive thing for working in blockchain is that you can essentially work from anywhere, right? You can work remotely. So if you're the type that don't know where you want to live and you just don't want to be stuck going, in a 9 to 5, going into some place and then coming back home, and then maybe working a little bit at home and watching Netflix and going to bed and wake up and do the same thing over and over and over again. Working in blockchain definitely gives you an opportunity to just remotely work wherever you are, potentially negotiate a salary in cryptocurrency, get benefits in maybe a country that probably has better benefits than the country that you're currently in. And it just, there's so much freedom involved while still having your typical quote unquote job, even though working in blockchain is not going to be your typical job. So sorry for the off tangent, but it's very much, it needs to be said that this opportunity of blockchain technology is definitely changing lives and has potential to even change lives of individuals in the future. So scrolling down, as you can see, I'm not going to get into giving an introduction to any of these people because it's a lot of people working for the Cello Foundation. But what I'm trying to get at is here, the early backers. So whether or not these individuals invested when Cello was like under $1 or not, at which point they would have 3x'd or even maybe like 7x their money, 9x, 10x their money way back when, right? When it was at the peak at all-time highs at $9.80. I forgot what it was already. So these are the individuals that invested in it. And we can actually, let's go ahead and click on one that's got it all loaded up. All right, so these are all of them. So right off the bat, we have A16Z, Polychain Capital, Reid Hoffman, Coinbase, Dragonfly Capital Partners, Jack Dorsey, Novo Raptan. Sorry if I misspelled your name, or sorry, misspoke it. What else do we got here? Anima Capital, Kusaki Honda, Valor. I mean, we have a lot of early investors. R&R Ventures. I mean, and then plus they're always in the media. So yes, they have investors. Yes, they have a big team. Yes, it's non-profit. So what makes me so bullish and why would I invest in this? Why would I take a position right now in this? If not just for a quick flip or maybe like a mid-turn flip, then why should I even hold it? Well, the fact that they're a massive non-profit, and I'm even going to go on a limb here and say that honestly, I do believe that they are currently the biggest non-profit blockchain ecosystem in all the space. That's just a hypothesis. That's my opinion. I wouldn't, you know what? I would even bet a cello on it. But so going into the news and to why I got bullish. So the news is quite old, to be honest with you, but it needs to be said anyway and reminded for certain individuals. So as you can see here, first let's go back and you see right here in the upper hand corner, Alliance. So we scroll it. Let's just click on it, shall we? So we click on the Alliance and oh, looks fancy, don't get hypnotized now. So scrolling down, Alliance for Prosperity, Create More. So they have an alliance on Cello and it's essentially, think of it as a community of big players in the world, right? And who is a part of this? Well, this article, oops, not that one. This article that came out, let's see, bloody hell, almost 2 years ago. And it's gone under the radar, I feel. Maybe it was talked about then, but it hasn't really come up yet again. So Cello blockchain platform launches 50 plus member decentralized autonomous collective. And you're like, well, what's that? So looking further into it, the alliance comprises members across a range of industries, including blockchain and cryptocurrencies, finance, venture capital, international remittances, payments, charity and philanthropy, telecommunications and education, and of course, ... means many more. So scrolling down even further, As stated before, it is a non-profit supporting the development of Cello Open Blockchain Platform. Today, it announced the launch of the Alliance of Prosperity, a mission-aligned network of organizations fostering social impact and financial inclusion through the use of blockchain technology. So this is essentially a Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation that is specifically in blockchain and how they can help essentially the world, right? So who's a part of this? Who's got their fingers in Cello? Well, let's just scroll all the way down, skip all the fluff. If you want to read it, by all means, go ahead and do so. But let's see who's involved in it. Abra, Alice, Alpha Wallet, Anchorage, Appin, Andreessen Horowitz. Yes, that name is very, very famous in the blockchain community. Let's see here. Beam and Go, Bison Trails, yet another famous name. Blockchain Academy of Mexico, Blockchain.com. Who else? Blockchain for Humanity, Blockchain for Social Impact, Carbon, Cello Labs, CloudWalk Inc., Coinbase Ventures. Let's see, who else is on here? Flexa, FinTech for Good. What else is on here? MoonPay, Moon, Mercy Corps, The Giving Block, Utrust, Upright, ADAI, Polychain. So we have a lot of people, a lot of industries involved in Cello, and more than likely they hold some of it and will definitely want the economy to grow. You know who else is involved with Cello? T-Mobile, also known as Telecom, Dutch Telecom. They invest in the public blockchain network Cello. This is huge because there's another cryptocurrency and protocol that the Dutch Telecom is involved in. Reading here in the article, Dutch Telecom is investing in the future of the decentralized financial economy with a significant purchase of Cello's native asset, Cello. Cello is an open source blockchain ecosystem focused on making decentralized financial systems and tools accessible to anyone with a smartphone. So isn't that interesting? So essentially, if you've got their service, whether it be Touch Telecom or in America, I believe it's called T-Mobile in Canada and the likes. So you have them and you'll be able to transact using Cello. Eventually, who knows what that's going to lead to, right? What if it ends up being like you get paid out in rewards in Cello, you're able to do DeFi, you're able to do all sorts of stuff, financially speaking, maybe even go down the NFT space, because Cello is still in its early development. And when was this article released? It was released on April 20th, 2021. So again, probably almost a year after the previous article that I read to you. Looking here even further down, in addition, Dutch Telecom will open up an SMS API to allow validators to send verification text messages using the service. Increasing the diversity of SMS providers on the Cello platform improves both the security and the reliability of the centralized phone verification protocol, which plays a central part in making the Cello blockchain easy to use. Wow. So, and it seems here with its more than 130 alliance members, Cello's mission is to build a financial system that creates the conditions of prosperity for everyone. So, with the ability of communicating and having access to hundreds of millions of individuals that uses Dutch Telecom services, Cello is positioned to succeed and to be a form of payment, remittances, as well as even DeFi, as indicated here. So you're thinking like, okay, so where's the DeFi, right? Where's the DEX? Where's all the stuff involved that you see in other platforms like Solana, Cardano, and other things of that nature? Well, you got to give it time. And one thing, they even say SMS API. So that's a data information provider, right? It gives you certain feeds. It gives you information to do whatever it is you want it to do, right? So how do they get that? And how does it tie into blockchain? Well, here's our second token that we're going to talk about. Chainlink. Dutch Telecom subsidiary to operate a Chainlink node. Now, this happened in July 22, 2020. So it is well known that Dutch Telecom has massive amounts of Chainlink just stored. They have nodes and they are operating, and I forgot how many thousands of dollars they are acquiring in Chainlink for operating a node. More of it was discussed on the channel Chico Crypto. I don't know when exactly, but it was some time ago, probably roughly around this time frame actually. I do remember it before I was making channels and doing all kinds of stuff involved with blockchain, way more than what I was doing now. So scrolling down, we can see here that T-Systems MMS, a Deutsche Telekom subsidiary, will join the Chainlink network as a node operator. So they provide API services, and they let's see, they have gatekeepers of vast amounts of data, are coming for a decentralized economy. And let's see here, Chainlink has been one of the standout protocols in the recent DeFi boom. So it's fair to say that Chainlink and Cello will have a link of some sort through a medium of maybe Deutsche Telekom or something of that nature. It's going to be a trifecta. So you're going to have everything that Cello has to offer, plus they are going to be able to quickly and rapidly deploy once everything's, irons out a little bit, DeFi using Chainlink services. At which point then it also provides different things for NFTs, Chainlink could. And that is fantastic. And also, it could also help provide an EVM, which is an Ethereum bridge to Ethereum. So you could go to Ethereum from Cello and vice versa. And right then and there you have, not only will you have Ethereum, but you'll also have, let's see, MATIC, and you can even see here, right? Chainlink has had a great year so far, scoring integrations with multiple high protocols and services, including crypto loan service Nexo, decentralized VPN service Orchid, protocol level Ethereum, competitor Tezos, and token swap provider Carbon Network. The wins have not gone unnoticed. Link tokens are up more than 300% year to date. That's back when it was like $18, and I think it's still $18. Let's see. Let's go into CoinGecko. It's $18 again. So, looking here, Chainlink, and just like most of the market, has taken a smack across the jaw, right? And so it's looking like it may perform like a double bottom or close to it, right? May touch down $15, may have a quick wick down to $15. At which point then that would confirm a double bottom, and you may want to take a position in Chainlink. Not to mention, going back to Cello, it looks like it's doing the same thing. Like, well, here's your support right here around the $3 mark, and we're currently already at $3.60. So we may have had a wick already, or there's one to come. Who knows, right? But I would just DCA into both coins around these prices. Maybe deploy some cash and keep some reserves of the total amount that you want to deploy. So with that said, if you were to go ahead and invest currently right now, at the current price of $18, just to get back to all-time highs at $50, you're looking at a 2x in a fundamentally strong coin protocol. Chainlink is massive, highly underrated. I mean, you just look at the market cap; it's $8 billion, and it's got $18 billion in fully diluted valuation, with yet again 1 billion tokens, only half available. So those are the two tokens. And here's another bonus, right? Since everything's all intertwined, Cello mixed with Deutsche Telekom, mixed with Chainlink, mixed with not only that, but T-Mobile, right? A subsidiary of Deutsche Telekom. It's on the American stock market, specifically the NASDAQ, ticker symbol TMUS, is actually kind of a buy right now, if you ask me. It peaked at $146, right? And now it's at what? 115? So I don't understand why someone wouldn't want to just get everything, right? If you're stuck in traditional markets and you don't know what to do, or you're trying to make the transition and you don't really want to pull your money out for whatever reason, right? Because you're still a little bit skeptical on blockchain, right? I just gave you two tokens that are fundamentally going somewhere, that are fundamentally not going to disappear. There's just too much involvement, too much partnerships involved to just speculate on a negative of everything I just said. Not to mention that T-Mobile is currently on the NASDAQ, and honestly, they are probably the most open individuals that have gone out in public, as I just showed you, stating they are in the blockchain space. I mean, bloody hell, they have a Chainlink node. I can promise you they got more than just one, right? On top of that, they also formed a partnership with Cello. So they are 100% in it. So again, if you are still worrisome on the blockchain space and you're scared to make profits or even lose, and your risk tolerance is a bit low and you want to stay in traditional markets, i.e. the stock market, then just get T-Mobile. They're in it. They are just ride the piggyback off of them. But do not cry, do not complain when you see Chainlink and Cello go to the bloody well moon, right? And your NASDAQ T-Mobile stock is still stagnant, making you maybe what, 10, 15% a year. Do not get upset and wonder like, oh damn, I should have got some more. No, you had plenty of opportunity. This is the second coming of your opportunity to get into these two coins, among other coins for that matter, right? The whole market's down and we are still within a bullish trend. So looking at T-Mobile, they have a market cap of $144 billion. This company, like I said, is 100% involved in, guess what? Blockchain. So with this massive company and the outreach and the power that these individuals have, and the individuals, I mean T-Mobile and Deutsche Telekom, why would you not want to invest this? If you're scared of cryptocurrencies, get in this. All right? So I laid it out for you. With this stock right here, you can get involved in cryptocurrencies. You're not going to get the massive crazy gains that you would if you took risk into getting fundamentally strong projects like Cello and Chainlink. But I can honestly say that, hey, doing something is better than nothing, right? So there you go. That's our opinion for today. Happy days, happy tradings, and good luck to you all.